Okay, now it's time for me to build a cabinet to enclose the laser cutter so that it can contain both the laser beam and the smoke and fumes that get generated by the cutting process. And so I sketched out a rough design based on measurements of the panel, the work surface of the laser cutter and the height that I need and so on. And then I calculated out the dimensions I would need cut from lumber as to what I would need, and I need 2 sheets. I needed 2 sheets of 4x8 MDF to make the cabinet, and between the two Home Depots within easy driving distance of my house there was 1 sheet, and this is it. And at that it was damaged, so I got a little bit of a discount. I'll deal with the damage, and so, you know, in my head I did some quick attempts at recalculating what I would need, and I picked up 3 2x4 panels, chalkboard panels, that I will hopefully be able to make into the top of this box, and so we'll see where we get with this. The supply chain issues continue to haunt me on this, but hopefully we'll have a cabinet by the end of this video for the laser cutter. Okay, that's all the rough cuts. Got the panels small enough to easily carry down the basement, and I'll do the finish cutting and assembly down there in place with the laser cutter. Sharp-eyed viewers may have noticed that because this is black melamine, I used a white crayon pencil to mark it. I thought it would make it easier for me to see, and possibly even for you to see the lines. A regular pencil, you can see it, but it's harder. So that's what I did on that. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this for now, and not bore you with me carrying big heavy pieces of wood down the basement. But we're started on the cabinet. Okay, I have to be honest. This cabinet that I'm building for the laser cutter is way bigger and heavier than I can really handle myself, and it's been a struggle putting this together. But the adhesive has cured overnight, and so now it's time for me to continue. And now that it's all screwed together, of course, it's incredibly heavy and unwieldy to move. So I've been working my brain overnight to come up with the correct order of operations so that I can manage this without it falling apart and just turning into a pile of rubble. Because this this flake board, if you've ever tried to move a piece of furniture made out of it or whatever, you know that it's brittle, and if you torque it the wrong way, it'll just crumble. So you could watch me have a big huge fail at this point. Time to just bite the bullet and see what I can do with it. Okay, so there we have it. A hinged cabinet top for the laser cutter. Now I need to unscrew the hinges, and I have two pieces that are still heavy, but hopefully manageable, and I can try and get this assembled on top of here. Okay, that's still too heavy for me to safely lift up and over onto this by myself, so I'm going to have to wait till I can get some help. Okay, I haven't closed this yet because I want to put a tinted acrylic panel there so that you can keep an eye on the laser cutter while it's going. But unlike in the past, Home Depot didn't have any in stock when I was there, so I'm going to need to work out how best to do that. But that's not critical at this point because the next step is figuring out how to hook up the laser components and get it to work. So the laser tube, which was the final piece I was waiting for, arrived today, and so the next step will be to unbox that, make sure that it arrived intact, and then begin figuring out how to hook this all up together and hopefully make it work.